Hello, everyone. It is Oscar Day. We are about 7 hours from the Oscars. I thought I'd get out my predictions for the Oscars. Got the sheet right here. I'm going to tell you what I think. Here we go. For original screenplay, we have Hell or High Water, La La Land, The Lobster, Manchester by the Sea, 20th Century Women. 20th Century Women. I don't know how to talk. I apologize. The only movie I have not seen from this is 20th Century Women. However, I'm pretty confident in saying that I think La La Land's going to win. I'm pretty sure that they're going to take pretty much everything tonight. Ben-Hur, Titanic, Lord of the Rings have tied for most Oscars with 11. I think La La Land might actually take them out. They might win 12. They're not going to win all 14 just because, first of all, the original song, which we'll get to later, has 2 nominations from La La Land, so only one can win there. And then the other one just has no chance. For adapted screenplay is our next one then. Arrival, Fences, Hidden Figures, Lion, and Moonlight. I have seen all these movies. And I'm still not 100% sure on what I'd go with here. I think it will go probably to... I'm going to go Moonlight. Not 100% confident in that, just because Fences was based off a play that I guess is phenomenal. Arrival is based off a brilliant short story that I've actually read. But I think I'm going to go Moonlight for that one. Visual effects. We got Deepwater Horizon, Doctor Strange, The Jungle Book, Kubo and the Two Strings, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. I don't think there's any doubt with this one that it's going to be Jungle Book. The Jungle Book, the entire movie was made in California on green screen. The only thing that is not fake in this movie is the kid who plays Mowgli. So I think that one's a lock. It's The Jungle Book. Sound mixing, which if we don't know what sound mixing is, it's essentially like the score and the dialogue and just different noises being mixed together. Kind of hard to understand. It's very difficult to try to describe. I would Google it if you want to learn more about it. But we have Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and 13 Hours. The only one I have not... Oh, no, I've seen all these. This is a tough one. I kind of think La La Land's going to win this one. But Hacksaw Ridge has a great chance, too, just because it's a war movie. War movies always do a great job of balancing, doing sound mixing. Arrival is also a good one to talk about, but I'm going to go La La Land just because I really do think that the Academy is big on this movie, just like I am, but I think La La Land's going to win that one. Sound editing, Arrival, Deepwater Horizon, Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land, and Sully. I have seen all these once again. Again, I'm going to go La La Land, and just because it's La La Land, and once again, I kind of think Hacksaw Ridge could also win that one. But I think it's just going to go to La La Land. I really do. Next one is live-action short film. Enemies, whatever that is. Another one I can't pronounce. I'm not even going to try. I'll put them down at the bottom there for you. Silent Nights, Sing, and Time Code. Have not seen any of these. But I've done some research. I've looked at what they're all about and stuff. I think I'm going to give it to Sing. I'm just going for Sing. That's all I'm going to say. Makeup and hairstyling is A Man Called Ove, Star Trek Beyond, and Suicide Squad. I think I'm going to go Star Trek Beyond on this one. Definitely not going Suicide Squad. I cannot believe that movie got nominated. It pisses me off that movie got nominated. Even if it is just makeup and hairstyling. But I think I'm going to go Star Trek Beyond. There's a lot of amazing makeup in that film. A lot of amazing hairstyling, all that kind of stuff in that film. Original score. We got Jackie, La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, and Passengers. Seen all these movies once again? I'm going to go La La Land because it is a musical. That's essentially my only reason for it. It's a musical. I definitely think just because of that, it's going to win. Jackie, though, would be probably my second one just because that score was just haunting. It gets into your soul. So I'm going to go with La La Land, but... it's just going to be La La Land. I think that's pretty much a lock as well. Next, we have original song. Audition, The Fools Who Dream from La La Land. Can't Stop the Feeling from Trolls. City of Stars from La La Land. The Empty Chair from... I have no idea what that's from. Anyways, and How Far I'll Go from Moana. One of the La La Land songs I think are for sure going to win. I think it's a lock. Whether it's Audition or City of Stars, I'm not sure. I think City of Stars is a song that's going to get stuck in your head more, but I think Audition's a better song, better meaning, better. It's just beautifully done by Emma Stone. I don't think we should count out how far it'll go either from Moana, though, just because Lin-Manuel, whatever his name is, he did it, and he's the guy who did Hamilton. So I don't think we should count him out. I think I'm going to go with Audition. That's what I'm marking on my paper anyway. Production design: Arrival, Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them, Hail Caesar, La La Land, and Passengers. If you don't know what production design is, that's essentially like, for my choice I'm picking is La La Land, and it's just how they made La La Land, like how they made LA look, I'm sorry. So like, for example, Hail Caesar is a movie that takes place, like I believe it was the 60s or 70s in Hollywood. So they made it look like it was old-time Hollywood. That's essentially what production design is. Again, I think it's no doubt La La Land. I just think they're taking it. I think the last 10 minutes of this movie alone wins for production design. Animated short film. We have Blind, however you say that, Borrowed Time, Pear, Cedar, and Cigarettes, Pearl, and Piper. Definitely going Piper on this one. I thought it was just adorable. It was cute. It was funny. Beautifully made. It's also the one in front of Finding Dory that came out in theaters. So I'm pretty sure Piper's going to take this one. Almost a lock for me as well. Foreign language film, Land of Mine from Denmark, A Man Called O from Sweden, The Salesman, Iran, Tana, not sure how you say that, Australia, Tani Erdmann, I think that's how you say that, from Germany. I think I'm going to go with Salesman. I have not seen a single one of these. Again, this is just kind of research, what the movie's about, all that fun stuff. I'm going for The Salesman. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Haven't seen any of them, so I have not much to say about that. Film editing: Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, La La Land, and Moonlight. I've seen all of these. La La Land, I think, is definitely going to get it. The editing in this film is just gorgeous. It is beautifully fast-paced, and just the one long take sequences that we see, just phenomenal. I think that one, again, kind of a lock. Documentary short. Again, I haven't seen any of these. It's Extremis, 4.1 Miles, Joe's Violin, Watani, My Homeland, The White Helmets, research, stuff like that. What did I pick? I picked Joe's Violin. Just, again, doing some research. I'm a weirdo nerd with this kind of stuff. So, that's what I'm going with. Documentary feature. We have Fire at Sea, I Am Not Your Negro, Life Animated, OJ Made in America, and 13th. I almost think it's unfair, but I think the OJ one's going to win just because this is like a 7-hour-long movie. It's more of a TV show, I guess. I haven't seen any of these, once again. This is my guess. I haven't had time to watch all this, so again, I think I'm going to go OJ. And I also think because of the OJ American Crime Story, which I will have a review up soon of that one. I have watched it and reviewed it. That'll be up very soon. So yeah, I think I'm going to go OJ. Crossing my fingers. Director, we have Damien Chazelle. Again, I know how to talk. Damien Chazelle for La La Land, Mel Gibson for Hacksaw Ridge, Barry Jenkins for Moonlight, Kenneth Lonergan, Manchester by the Sea, and Denis Villeneuve for Arrival. I think this is definitely going to Damien Chazelle. However, I would not be surprised if Barry Jenkins won for Moonlight. Just because in the past we have seen where a Best Picture wins and then the director doesn't win. For example, I believe it was 99. Steven Spielberg won Best Director for Saving Private Ryan, but Saving Private Ryan did not win Best Picture. That went to Shakespeare in Love. So we have seen that quite a few times in the past where director wins for a certain movie and then the Best Picture wins for the other. So I do think it's going to go to La La Land. Damien Chazelle did a wonderful job with La La Land. Don't be surprised, though, if Barry Jenkins wins for Moonlight. Costume design, we have Allied, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Florence Foster Jenkins, Jackie, and La La Land. I also think this is going to go to La La Land. The costume design in La La Land is nothing special. A lot of very colorful dresses, some tuxedos. But again, it's La La Land. It is bright, beautiful colors, but they are normal-looking clothes. I think I'd almost want it to go to Jackie more just because it just looked better, and it kind of matched the time it was. But I think it's going to go to La La Land. Pretty sure. Cinematography, Arrival, La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, Silence. Cinematography is another thing a lot of people don't understand. It's kind of how the camera moves, what kind of choices they make with the camera. Again, I would just go research these things because I don't know how to tell you it. I understand it, don't know how to tell you it, and I think if you were to go and research these things, you would be able to understand it, but you're not going to be able to tell people about it. It is extremely difficult to kind of describe some of these things. But cinematography, I'm going to go to La La Land just because, again, there's these beautiful one shots. The opening of La La Land alone, I think, will really, cinematography, definitely. I almost think Moonlight almost could sneak in there. Moonlight cinematography is gorgeous, but I still think it's going to be La La Land. I really do. Animated feature. When I originally first did this, like when it originally came out, I went Moana. I'm changing that to Zootopia. I just think the message in Zootopia with it ties in with racial and all that fun stuff. I think that's going to win them over. I personally think Kubo and the Two Strings should take that thing home in a bag because Kubo and the Two Strings is one of the most beautifully animated films I think I may have ever seen in my entire life. And it is just an amazing movie. It was in my top 10. I don't think it's going to win, though. I think it's going to go to Zootopia. Supporting actor, we have Mahershala Ali for Moonlight, Jeff Bridges, Hell or High Water, Lucas Hedges, Manchester by the Sea, Dave Patel for Lion, and Michael Shannon for Nocturnal Animals. Only one I haven't seen is Nocturnal Animals. I think for sure, again, this is a in the bag one. I think Mahershala Ali for Moonlight is going to get it. I just have no doubt about it. His performance, what his character is, I just think he's going to get it. Best actor, we have Casey Affleck, Casey Affleck from Manchester by the Sea, Casey Affleck, oh my gosh, Andrew Garfield for Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Gosling for La La Land, Viggo Mortensen for Captain Fantastic, and Denzel Washington for Fences. Again, when these first came out, I thought it was a lock that Casey Affleck was going to get it. However, there's been a lot of talk about Denzel Washington and his performance in Fences. I personally like Casey Affleck's better. I think it's a more normal performance, whereas Denzel Washington's character in Fences is very loud and just, I'm gonna do blah, 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 blah. A lot of just that, whereas Casey's is very subdued. I think Denzel Washington's going to take it, though, just because there's been some controversy with Casey Affleck. And, you know, I think Manchester by the Sea came out early that I think Fences is going to take it. Denzel Washington. I kind of hope I'm wrong for that one, perfectly honest. Supporting actress, Viola Davis, Fences, Naomi Harris, Moonlight, Nicole Kidman for Lion, Octavia Spencer, Hidden Figures, Michelle Williams, Manchester by the Sea. Viola Davis is taking this. I'm sorry. No, during the show, I think we're going to be everyone like, why are we even saying the other nominations? We know it's Viola's. Just give it to Viola already because there's no doubt. There's no doubt. You watch the trailer, you're like, Viola is getting an Oscar. Naomi Harris, she had a great performance in that. Moonlight she did so great. Nicole Kidman gave a very beautiful performance in Lion. Octavia Spencer, I don't think should be nominated, to be perfectly honest. I think if anybody should be nominated for that, it would be, I forget what her name is. I'll put it at the bottom because I can't think of it. And I think if she would have been nominated, it would have been lead actress. I don't know, though. And then Michelle Williams, Manchester by the Sea, she gave a great performance, and it did stick through. It was something that I remember from the film specifically. However, it's like 10 minutes, and it was one particular scene. I just don't really feel that a supporting actress role should be 10 minutes long. Everyone has their opinion of this. I don't really feel that it should be just 10 minutes. I feel it should be throughout the movie. Just like there's some people saying Viola Davis should be nominated for Best Actress, Lead Actress. I don't agree with that. She's a supporting actress, in my opinion. She's supporting Denzel Washington's character throughout. Her performance is doing that. Again, this is all opinion. There's no specific rules for that. Yeah. Lead actress, then we have Isabel Huppert, I don't know how you say it, for Elle, Ruth Negga for Loving, Natalie Portman for Jackie, Emma Stone for La La Land, and Meryl Streep for Florence Foster Jenkins. I have not seen Loving or Elle. I don't think Meryl Streep should be on this list. I think there are plenty of other actresses. Amy Adams should have taken that spot over Meryl Streep. I feel Meryl Streep was nominated just because she's fucking Meryl Streep. Excuse me for my language. I think Emma Stone's taking this home. I think, again, this is another one that's in the bag. If anyone were to creep up, it's going to be Natalie Portman. Then we have Best Picture. La La Land for me. I love La La Land. It's my favorite movie of the year. I think it's taking it. There's also Arrival, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, Lion, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight. If any movie was going to sneak in there, it's going to be Moonlight. I don't think any of these other ones even stand a chance, to be honest. But I'm going to go La La Land. So guys, those are my picks. Tell me what you think. What ones do you think should be nominated? What do you disagree with me? Again, we are 7 hours away. I am freaking excited. Oscars!